know Rex challenged us during the week, and we wanted to come out and play our game regardless of who we were playing against. He challenged us to focus on us, focus on eliminating penalties, eliminating mistakes. And when we rushed the ball that well, I think both backs went over 100 yards and take care of the football. We really have a chance, and today we played pretty well.
What job did he do in the week of, reminding you about the trap game and guarding against that?
We talked about it one time earlier in the week, and I think guys knew this was a good test for us to see, what kind of team we are. And I think that first game was a good experience for us to lose like that after all the hype. And anybody can respond from an adversity, that's like the first step. But then the next step is being able to respond from all the praise that we've been getting. And the way we came out today, it was weird. It was like reverse roles because we heard them doing a lot of talking all week, and we didn't really say anything. It was different, for me. And Shadi was reading some of the quotes from the guys. They were expecting me to play like the first Buffalo game last year, and I'm glad that we're playing a lot smarter all the way around. So.
Did that fire you guys up at all when you hear or read some comments that they're talking about you?
I don't have much to say about it. We laughed it off and let it go, and no big deal. I just told Bird after the game, I said, hey, man, you're no longer my favorite target. I'm sorry. So, we laughed about it. But this is the way we wanted to play, and I still think, we're close to putting half 100 on them if we're really sharp in the first half. We had the fumble, left probably 11 points out on the board, having to kick a field goal, and then being impatient on the naked on the goal line, missing Dustin and Ben standing there wide open. So there's still plenty of mistakes to learn from, but, one holding call and the rest was pretty sharp, so we're happy.
What about the first drive? How key was that first drive?
That's huge. I think when we receive the ball and you go down and score, that really sets a statement, and it sets the tone, makes a statement for your team, and it's huge because we did it the week before, and we needed that late in the game, that first drive. In this game we didn't, need it at the end of the game, but when you score right away like that, that's huge.
Was there one particular quote or person quoted that fired you up?
Nothing that was taken too seriously. It was just like, all right,
Heard one of them?
I don't know. There are plenty of them, but it was just one of those things that kind of was like, what? All right, whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
When you were in college in SC, obviously you saw a lot being in that part of the country of LaDainian Tomlinson. Mm-hmm. What's it like now, handing the ball off to him and seeing the way he runs when a lot of people have written him off? Man, he's playing some inspired ball, and he's pretty lucky. He's getting some really good handoffs, It's the most important thing. Just that was totally his fault on the fumble today too. So no, I missed him, but he's playing so hard and having such a good time. He looks like a little kid, running his heart out and taking on hits. And our offensive line's doing such a great job getting him to the second level. And then our receivers are giving him a chance to spring these things open because they're sustaining blocks down the field. Braylon, that's one of his things that gets overlooked. That's his MO. He knows how to block down the field, and he's physical and he's tough. So it gives LT a chance. But him and Sean look great. Then you get another weapon.
I know. That's pretty scary. So we're happy about it. I can't wait to see him. He's one of those guys who plays inspired ball as well. Just has so much fun when he's in the building and he's in our environment. He's really grown to love our organization, and he's going to have a blast with them. So it's going to be fun.
Touchdown to Braylon there. He was wide open on the right side.
Right.
On that play right there.
We set it up earlier in the game and set it up last week, throwing that out cut against Miami. And then, he broke wide open. And I think I missed him in practice. And so I knew I wasn't going to miss this one. He was running so wide open, I just put it right on him. And didn't even give it a chance, lobbing it up in the air, just put it right on him. So it was a perfect route, drew it up exactly the way we wanted, and we missed it early in the game, came back to it, and that's Shadi having confidence in the play call and me to hit him when he's wide open.
On that second drive of the game, on the 3rd and 6 at the goal line, did you check out of the play there, or was that the LT handoff?
The handoff, yeah, it was a little long, I thought, for the run call, but it was one of those ones where we're running the ball so well in our sub personnel, in our 11 package, and we had a chance. We were right there at the sticks, so it was a good call. I thought we were real close to it, and me just being a quarterback, I'm talking to Shotty on the side, come on, man, let me throw it, and so it was, it's neither here nor there. We were close on it, and next time we'll get it.
Mark, does it feel like everything in the offense is just working how it should right now?
We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We're doing all right. We're doing well, and we're having fun. We're playing smart. As long as we take care of the football and rush the ball the way we have, we'll have a chance. But there's still plenty of mistakes to clean up. Plenty from me. I left a few completions out there. So.
Mark, I told you before the season that at the quarter bowl you guys would be 3-1. Would you sign up for that?
Sure. And even now I think we still feel like we could be 4-0, and that's frustrating. We still want that first game, and hats off to the Ravens for playing it down to the wire, but we feel like we could be, and there's no sense in worrying about it now. We just got to move forward, bring in San Antonio next week, and get ready to roll against the Vikings at home.
You said that this game would tell you what kind of team you guys are.
Right.
What kind of team do you think you are?
Well, I think it's a team that can eliminate distractions, that can focus on ourselves, a team that knows how to respond to criticism, knows how to respond from a loss and from a string of wins, and a team that's sitting atop our division right now, but it's still early in the season, and we got a long way to go.
This year's 3-1 have a totally different feel from last year's 3-1.
Sure. I think I got away with a few mistakes in those first early games, those first 3 games last year, and I got a perception of this league that, this is easy, and it's not. And I think maybe started to buy into all the praise a little bit last year, and you start feeling yourself a little bit, and boom, you go out and get hammered against the Saints and throw them 3 interceptions. So this year it's just been a real focused week every week, and I know we're ready to play because it feels like on Sunday I'm tired of hearing the calls from Shotty. I'm tired of looking at the play call sheet. I just want to go and run them, and I didn't feel like that till the playoffs last year. So it's definitely a different feel, and I think this team is focused.
Is your brother Nick happy that you beat a Harvard quarterback?
I think so. He's happy. The whole family's happy right now, so we'll try and keep him happy.
3 wins in the division. How important is that at this point?
That's huge. You set yourself up well because we get 2 of these games at home. Then we're going to have to go up to New England and play a tough one up there. So that's big time. Hanging in against Miami like we did, and then the defense coming out and putting on a show today. That's big time. So we set ourselves up right. Now we got to go out of the conference a little bit and hopefully rack up a couple more wins. But we have some tough teams to play. On the road at Denver, home versus Minnesota, and then coming back after our bye week against Green Bay. So those teams are no slouches in there. So we got to be ready.